Are whippets dogs? Of course not. I mean, technically they are, but this video is not about boring technical facts. I don't like to call them dogs because let's be real. What's the first image that comes to mind when you think of a dog? I bet it's not a sighthound. Whippets are speed chickens, okay? They're fast, that's no secret, but only when they choose to be. For the majority of the day, they prefer to hibernate. And they do so with such finesse. These noodle rockets can show you the true meaning of canine origami. Usually they're quite compact, except for when they're not. Since one of your countless duties is to share your bed with them, you will find yourself woken up in the middle of the night by a long branch of a leg punching you right in the ribs, or in a worse spot if you aren't lucky. How can such a small dog take a whole king-size bed, you ask? Well, get one and you'll find out. Speaking of obligations, your bed is theirs, so is your couch and your favorite chair. If you don't like it, you can go and cry over it in one of those fancy dog beds you purchased. Once you get a whippet, you sign a lifetime agreement to live with a 24/7 Velcro tape. They will follow you everywhere. Bury your personal space. It's a thing of the past now. You want peace and quiet? Your whippet is your new peace and quiet. Privacy? I don't know what this word means, and neither do these suction pups. They need a daily report on what you do throughout the day, and since they know you won't provide such, they will be next to you to supervise every minute of the day. Oh, your activities are not related to them? Quiet. You know nothing about their interests. Why is this a lifetime agreement, you may wonder? It's very simple. The whippet addiction is dangerous. You can't just have one. And even if you're not in a position to get another one, your life will resort around planning on how to make it happen. According to Whippets, silence is golden, but that's a one-sided contract. You should be silent. Meanwhile, most of them have no problem with arguing, whenever they believe you are in the wrong. Being scolded out loud is nothing compared to their speechless side-eye and judgmental stares. You have no idea what it feels like to be judged until you're owned by one of them. Didn't you see they requested a blanket 3.5 seconds ago? How dare you not get up from your chair for them to sit? You forgot to offer them a second dinner? How many times have they told you bedtime is at 10? Then what are you doing nowhere near bed at 10:05? You will be held accountable for breathing too loud. You're a disgrace to your human family. Who raised you, and more importantly, who hired you? Who is your manager? Oh crap, that's your whippet. It's crucial to understand their royalties, who prefer 28 layers of soft covers. 28 is an important number, trust me. They never sleep, lie, or even sit on the floor, except for when they're protesting, which is your fault obviously. But listen, all of this is worth it. They are adorable. First of all, look at these ears. They can take a variety of different shapes. You'll never get bored of them. These are for scaring away big bad dogs, but also for hearing better. Like hearing where you went without them, traitor. This one is an antenna for a more stable Wi-Fi connection, as well as for tracking your location through the invisible GPS they placed on your soul. These are a compress for their never-ending headache, because your incompetence hurts their brains. And these are their devil horns, because little gremlins is what they are. What about these? Once you see them, you should be well aware your word means nothing, as they will do what they want. What you say and want from them is optional. What a boring option, actually. Their huge eyes, apart from making them even cuter, are a tool that keeps your heart in their prison. In addition, they're key in the manipulation game they play. They can make you feel guilty for merely existing. They have manipulation down to a fine art. One sad, soulful stare, and you will be on your knees. Let me tell you a secret though. They're not as innocent as they look. They just know how to play the victim card. You will have no choice but to respect their wishes. Or else they get offended for life, and you don't want that, believe me. You gently move them off the couch to clean it. How dare you shatter their dreams and ruin their day? Their drama is next level and can make any actor jealous. Let me show you what happens when you're a little late with serving their next meal. It's not for the faint of heart, so prepare your tissues. Moving on to the rest of their faces. These long beaks are an irreplaceable tool for pickpocketing and as tripods while they keep their surroundings in check. Another important functionality is airflow control. Remember, too much oxygen is harmful. They also use them as air vents. You would have needed one as well if you spent half your life under a blanket. For picking hard-to-reach foods when you abandon them or are 5 minutes late with dinner, same thing anyway. And for opening doors, primarily when the humans are trying to hide from their duties. Those noodle faces are lifesavers and must be protected and kept warm at all cost. And also, their beauty, their grace. That's all I can say here. Do not underestimate these race weasels. They're apex predators. No, I'm serious. One beautiful morning, they'll bring you a bird, a squirrel, or a rat. That's your paycheck in case you didn't notice, but you won't appreciate it, you ungrateful little human. No small and fluffy creature is safe. Pomeranians are also small and fluffy creatures, but they can camouflage by simply not running away. Small pieces of vegetables are in danger too. They are enemies and shall be hunted down no matter what it takes. Even other whippets are at risk. Hunting aside, they're literally addicted to their own kind and I can't blame them. I was infected with the whippet virus 15 years ago and I have my own army of 7 to serve. I'm fine, I promise. Perfectly sane. It's just a lifestyle now. But as tempting as they are, remember, they're only for the right servants. That's enough information for you to process, so let's leave some for part 2. Have a lovely weekend and a fantastic week afterwards, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye bye!